Hi, joining me here at Accountex is Frank Woods from Bankstream. Frank, I know who you are, but could you, before we get down to brass tacks, could you tell the viewers who you are?
Yeah, sure. Well, Frank Woods from Bankstream. I'm the General Manager of the organisations. We're about automating data feeds. We do that in a couple of ways, with live feeds from the banks, and we also have an automated scanning service that allows us to bring bank statement transaction data via our software into pretty much all of the popular software that's being used out there by accountants.
Okay, Frank, Bankstream is very familiar to AccountingWEB because you've kind of partnered up with us to do the Bankstream Accountants Confidence Index. The survey's just gone live today, so that's good news. And if you're an AccountingWEB member and you get an invitation to take part, or if you've just come to the site and find a link, we'd love you to give us your impressions. But Frank, what are you trying to achieve with the index?
Oh, well, I think it's about really getting an understanding of what's going on inside accounting practices. There's a lot of people think they know what goes on out there, but we're now surveying accountants to find out exactly what they're thinking about what's happened over the past quarter, and where we see their issue, or where they see their issues in the coming quarter and the year ahead. So we're trying to put a number on that to see how accountants are feeling about the way their practices are performing, how the world's performing, how their small business clients are performing, and we're trying to, over time, we'll get a feel for just how that's moving inside in the profession within the UK.
Okay, we're just going into sort of the second quarterly survey. So the results of the first one were out. What lessons did you draw from that?
One of the big things that stood out to us was the interest in automation, and accountants starting to really focus on automation as a way of streamlining processes, and that was good for us because we're all about streamlining processes and trying to make things more efficient and automatic. One of the things that we saw out of it was that it's not just a cloud issue, which is very big when you come to somewhere like Accountex and you feel like everything has to be about the cloud. But there's certainly a lot of people looking for ways of streamlining more traditional, perhaps the systems that they're still using, the desktop systems. Certainly from our point of view, interested in bank data feeds, but also a lot of interest in things like scanning solutions, scanning invoices and so on, but also bank statements as well in that. And I think that's if you take that forward a little bit, what we're looking at is perhaps the demise of data entry and bookkeeping to some extent, because a lot of these processes can be automated. And I think what's happening here is there's a lot of people focused on that today. We certainly are, and we're starting to see accountants feeling that way about it too.
Okay, Frank, well, we'll be talking then very soon about the Q2 results and see whether or not that momentum and interest is building.
We'll see.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, John.